afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. How's it going? Is all good? Hello, hello, hello. Love the white on white fabric. It's pretty, isn't it? It's very pretty. So I've constructed this a little bit already. Hold on. Now I have to cough. Sorry. Did pick up some hauls. Let me go grab one. Sorry. Hold on. Pro streamer here. Okay. It's a honey one. And I think something just is pollinating in the air. And that's what's bothering my throat. I went outside a lot with Sophie. Okay. Okay. Hello, hello. Let's try that again. Team cheese shirts today, both Pop and I, because we're making homemade cheeseburgers for dinner. Maybe this too. Sorry, I apologize. I'm very sorry for coughing in your ears as soon as you get here. Hello to everybody. Cheers to you. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Just some iced tea in there. So this was a project I needed to kind of hop on because the baby's due in like 2.5 weeks. So I started with this. Well, I sent her samples of the fabrics. I was like, because she wanted pink. Pink was very strong, a very prominent color that needed to be in this quilt. So that's why I picked a little pink, a little pinky purple, and a little purple. But the pink is really standing out more than anything else, I think. Okay, so here's some of my other squares I've made. I do want it to make it a good size. It's 3 rows down right now so far, and I'm thinking about adding 4 more to make it obviously, because this would be as wide as it would be, and I think that's great for a toddler, you know, just before preschooler sort of thing. They could still wrap themselves in it, and then I still have a little bit of a border to put around the outside with another little complementary fabric. So I have been watching you make a purple, pink, and gray striped from, I guess. I'll switch it. Yeah, I think you should, Kathleen. Which one was that one? Gray, pink, purple, pink, and gray striped. I don't remember. I'd have to go back. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Happy Saturday. Welcome to your guild meeting. Anybody have any news to share? And I'm just laying out my other row. I'm just trying to work my way up and give it a nice, pleasing little, you know, nice little movement to it. Make sure I'm liking it because I want to make my customer happy. And I've known her for like 12 years. I believe this is her first grandbaby and first granddaughter. So, and they're very excited to get her to pop on up. That's for sure. While away the hours, conversing with the flowers, if I only had a brain. All right, I think that's our next one. I just want to make sure everything's in the right order. I think it is. Isn't it? And it's very simple, Nadine. Very, very simple, like just a simple 9 pouch. I cut my strips at 3 inches and just went from there. I didn't want it to be like so tiny that, I don't know, I just wanted it just to be a little bit more. Did you nest your seams in tutorial seams or do you press open? I usually press to the dark. Miss Kathy McAfee. I was sobering. You saw on Facebook. I was made my own from your. The crib quilt was dry. Oh, that one. Oh yeah, that was a good one. The crib quilt one. That was actually a fun one. We kind of built out the heart as we went. It was really kind of fun, actually. We've looked at a few places. Rain in Fraser Valley. Oh, you guys need it. Actually, one of my girlfriend's daughters, actually my girlfriend Kimberly, who lives in BC, one of her daughters lives out in the woods. I'm not sure exactly where she is. I think she's more towards the middle south of British Columbia. And they were evacuated yesterday. She was crying out for a space for her 3 dogs and her 2 cats. And I'm like, I wish I had the space or the, you know, a place for you to come right away. But BC and Ontario is way different. Happy anniversary, Kimberly! Welcome, welcome. I pulled the muscle in my back yesterday. So, oh, Geeta, I hear you. I hear you. I did that petting the dog, bending down the rubber belly. I pulled the muscle in my back. I was like, oh, we got to cancel stream. I can't do it. And I literally couldn't. I was just so seized. It did not want to let go. It took like 2 Robaxaset and some like Tiger Balm and yep. Thank you, Ann Hayward. Thank you very much. We're very excited. We're very excited. You love the colors of this one, Connie? Me too. Me too. And I was happy that she did as well. I do have this. Hold on. Let me grab it here. This fabric here. It's kind of like a little kiwi or an orange. I'd say it was like a kiwi print. And I'm going to border it up in that. It's just a little pop, a little color, not so white. I thought if I put it together with the white strips, it was going to get lost. It wasn't enough color to it. So I thought, oh, if I save it for a border, then we're okay with that. You know, I think it'll look pretty. And maybe even a bit for the binding. So, you know what I mean? Thank you. It has been a whirlwind of, we like this and then check it the next day and then darn thing is gone for Pete's sakes. And then it's like, go bejeebies. So, but at least ours sold, so that's a good thing. That's a very, very good thing. It sets us in a really good spot. So, and we have backup plans for our backup plans. So, yes, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary, happy, 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 happy anniversary. And they are very pretty colors, aren't they, Elaine? I like them. I had actually a textured pink polka dot. Oh, there it is. Another one, I just didn't. I don't know. It's not that I don't like it. It maybe if the other fabrics were textured the same way or in a similar manner, it's like you can feel the dots. Like you can feel the dots of paint because it's just paint on top of fabric, right? So it's just like this little tiny, I don't know. Maybe some bibs out of it, or I don't know, flannel on one side and this could be the other side for burnt cloths or something like that. Give a little texture to the shoulder. I don't know. They just have that, so. I was like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, I just held it up to the other colors. I'm like, it just doesn't go. It just doesn't, it's not doing anything for me. Let's just use these 3 in the white and then go from there. Hello, good afternoon, everybody. It is just 8 minutes after 1 p.m. here Eastern. We're happy to see every single one of you. Can you, oh, I'm sorry, Miku. I did not realize you had asked a question. I apologize. Is it 2 inches? No, it's 3 inches. 3-inch strip fabrics. I'm sorry, Niku. I apologize. I missed your question. Thank you for saying something again. I don't always catch things. I'm trying to do something at the same time as trying to catch everybody's chat too. Yes, thank you, Teresa. Thank you. Yes, 3-inch strips. Okay, and then I just sewed those strips together. And then when I go to cut the pieces that I need for my squares, I'm going to do it the same width, 3 inches, that I was cutting those strips. So you could do this 9 patch in any way whatsoever on even a large scale. You want to do 5-inch strips, then you do 5-inch strips. So those 5-inch strips together, that's going to give you obviously more than 5-inch strips that way. It's going to be a nice long one like this. And then again, you would cut it at 5 inches, and you would have these big, nice 4 patches. It's an easy way to put a project together really fast. And it's precise. So. Why is Helly not blue? What happened? Did you say a bad word? What happened to your blue? What happened to your wrench, Miss Ellie? What happened to your wrench? Feel shenanigans are in pursuit or play here. What's going on? Uh-oh, what's on? I am well. I had a full fall Thursday night. Oh, no, Sass. And I had the kids. Phil and Mitchell got me my phone to call the boys who had to come lift me off the floor. Kyson just looked at me. Nana, what are you doing? Well, at least he wasn't getting upset and you had to panic about that. Oh my goodness, are you feeling better today? What the heck? When I started today, all my things were gone? Oh no. Oh, we'll try and fix that for you there, Miss Helly. We'll fix it. Can't have our Princess of Denmark without her wrench. Happy Saturday, Miss Allison. It started off raining. Munchkin and I were good little peeps, and we got our first shots. Hold on, let me show it off. I'll show off my band. Oh, hold on, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. There's my Band-Aid. First shot, done. Got it sorted. So, and then we go for our second one, September 1st at 6 in the evening. So I thought we'd just best to schedule them together. If we went for our first shot together, go for our second one together. Yeah, I hope you're doing better. That's not good. No, I made sure not to upset them. Very bruised, but because of the lymphedema. Demda. I can't put weight on my front legs to get up. Nice big bruises. Oh, yikes. Oy, oy, oy. Well, we're all wishing you healing thoughts. No, we never. Pop did because he had to for work, but Munchkin and I didn't. No, we didn't. That was our first shot for COVID. I got the Pfizer and Munchkin got Moderna. Hello, Miss Lois and Joan. She's got the girls working in the shop today. She cracking the whip under your butt there, Joan? Yes, that's had a fall the other night, Thursday night. So she's pretty bruised up. We were just chatting about that. I was ironing. Oh, you're such a good girl. Lois is such a good girl. Pop has already had a second one. That's why we were talking about on the 12-hour stream last weekend. He had gotten his on the Wednesday, and he was in, but in the evening it was like, oh, my arm's really sore. And then Thursday he was out, like he had to go rest. He just had no energy. He felt achy and sore all over, and then he was feeling much better on the Friday, thank goodness. Or that's what I said, we wouldn't have been able to do the 12-hour stream without him. No, the iron's not fixed yet. It's working okay so far, as long as I don't use the steam press, the steam on it. Because that's what is the water connection from the bottom to the top. Oh, there's a few places. It's just a matter of trying to figure out what's going to work best for us. My great-granddaughter turns 12. Oh, wow. Oh, pre-teener. Oh, my goodness. No. Ours weren't behind us. We didn't get it. We were rebels. We were bad peeps. And then when this whole variant came out and they were blaming everybody else that hadn't had their shot, I'm like, I'm not going to be one of those people. That's it. We got to get this sorted. So. Hello, June. Hello, Lou. I'm trying to catch up on some chat here. I had to have a test on Thursday as I've been a little unwell this week, but had a negative result this morning. Oh. Okay. Oh, you mean, was it a COVID test or was some other test there, Miss Ann Hayward? Oh, there we go. There's Miss Helly. She's got her wrench back. There we go. I was like, wait a second. There's something seriously wrong here. What's happening? One of our moderators is not a moderator. What happened? I was like, oh, did she say a bad word and Papa's punishing her? No. Not that she would. I was just teasing. I had no idea. I figured it was something glitch with YouTube. Or the software, whatever this goes on. Yeah, happy birthday to everybody. And happy anniversaries. Lots of loving going out. Lost my pink wrench. Oh, wait. There we go. There we go. She's back. Sophie looks comfy. Well, she should. She should. It was really kind of really warm on the deck, so she didn't want to do anything. So, and she got herself in quite the little nose mess and paw mess yesterday. She was digging in the yard, and Munchkin and I were yipping at her to come, and she was like, "I'm ignoring all you humans right now." She was funny. All right, so now I've got it lined up where it's pleasing to me. I've got them just repeating itself, like a purple, pink, the purple, pink, the purple, pink, the purple, pink, and then just as it goes up, so you get a nice little smooth transition. It's a nice little visual look to the quilt, and it's got nice pops of color here and there. So that's what I'm just gonna lay this one over on top. Now that I know where I like it, and I'm gonna pin at all the crucial seams because you want them all to look beautiful. All to be as pretty much as bang on as you can possibly get, okay? It's in my head. Literally, I just cut 3-inch strips and was just doing it as a 9 patch. And chose 3 colors, the same background, and then I got a different color for the border, little border color. Thank you. No, it's just a little 3-inch strip 9 patch. I asked if she wanted a classic pattern. She said yes, and then we went from there. And I thought, well, maybe I just thought, okay, something simple, right? Because it's just for I don't want to make it too complicated. It's for a little baby, right? So, thought nice little colorful 9 patch, and then just start cutting and sewing. Yeah, it's something super easy, and it's very flexible within your own stash, right? So if you have, enough to cut several strips, we used to, a yard or a yard and a bit of each color to put together. Curvy log cabin, and it was not nice, so I bought the ruler. Have to wait for the 19th of August before I can. There's a ruler for the curvy log cabin? I didn't even know that. Learn something new every day. Oh, thank you, Craft to Simple Life. We did that as a purple pink Scrappy of our Scrappy Adventure of 2017. I think so. It's so weird to think it's like 4 years ago already. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Like, where does the time go? It goes to and fro. Where does the time go? Oh, probably, yeah. I'll try and make it a Wednesday video for sure, or at least a little clip snippet of it being quilted up, because I think they just want hearts. I think they just want hearts on it. So a square up ruler. Tied mine. Didn't know how to quilt. I know the one. There's Pop's very first few ones are all tied. And then I started doing some hand quilting, and that's where I was trying to learn how to hand quilt, because I'd crocheted and knitted, and I knew, obviously I knew how to sew. So, but big projects is different from clothing and Barbie dolls and puppets and stuff, right? So, hello, Tammy. What's going on? Lynn, I am making glow-in-the-dark face masks and bunting as my family are off to a music festival next week. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. Glow-in-the-dark. That's awesome. I could just see them rocking it too. Be like, my mama made me this. Indeed. Cheers, everybody, to some iced tea. So what's Lois and Joan up to in the studio today? Are you guys still in lockdown, Sass, or did you go into like a re-lockdown and I just missed it that you went into it? Okay, we're gonna sew on this 4th row. Okay, and then we'll have to plan the 5th, the 6th, and the 7th. And we'll see what she looks like. Cheers, exactly, Kelly, thank you. Oh, we were looking at dogs, Kelly, because we grab a couple of pups or dogs that need a home when we get to where we're going after we're settled a little bit. Maybe it'll be a, Christmas, thing for the family, whatever. And Munchkin's been looking at all sorts of puppers, and the Newfoundlander, that's what you have, isn't it? Came up and he's like, talking all about them and this and that and how they rescue the fishermen and and he goes, but they slobber or they drool. I'm like, yes, they do. Sophie needs friends. Sophie's gonna get a couple friends. She's gonna get a couple friends besides some chickens. So I'll be happy to let the chickens run free in the yard. I always had a fear they were going to run onto the road and cause an accident. Someone's going to want to stop for a chicken, and then cause a major accident. So that's why I never let them run around the yard. Just not enough space for them to run around, and stay close enough to home, right? Burners. Now I'm going to have an area with a tighter restriction. Oh, is that what you're talking about for the COVID? The COVID. I hear somebody's weed whacking. Hello, Miss James. What's going on? What's going on? There we go. Pretty. Super pretty. Oops, got pins up. Oh no, Lena. Oh no. See, that's always the fear too, especially when you have such a open facility. Burmese mountain dogs. Okay, sorry. Thank you. Thank you. Not a Newfoundlander. Okay. Maybe I was thinking. I thought you had a Newfoundlander. I'm sorry. Thanks. Thanks for filling me in. All right, now we need a pink, and what's the? It would be the 4. Let's see if we have any. Do I gotta make one? No, I don't. I got one here. There, and then. Do. Oh, thank you. It's very pretty, isn't it? It's very pretty. Hello, Beatrix. How's it going? Granddaughter is brought home, and now I'm here. Oh, very nice. Very nice. And then the purple. All right, so that'll be row 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. So that'll be row 5. Make sure just double checking that everything is in play. looks good. Okay. Sorry. Very nice, James. You've been busy. Do you know what finished size of the quilt you're making will be? No, not at the moment, because I wasn't quite sure if I was going to go 6 by 6, like 6 rows by 6 rows, or 6 by 7. So we can do the measurements right now. If you want to just go 6 little squares across, 6 little 9 patches across, you're looking at about 46. Okay, so 46 plus another is 7 and a bit-ish, so what are we looking at, 54, something like that? It's maybe, I don't know. Yeah, so, and then you can just, of course, build it up from there, adding 7.5 inches each turn, right, I guess, or each row. Kathleen's busy. Yeah, actually, Munchkin and I Pop said we would be about an hour getting our stuff sorted out this morning. It opened up at 9:30. It was already accepting people. We literally bopped in, sat down, answered the questions, got in the chair, waited, got the shot, waited, and we were out within a half an hour. So it was awesome. Because I don't think I could have stood and waited and waited and waited and waited. I don't got that kind of patience. I mean, I could if I practiced, but I mean, it's not really, I don't know. I planned it when I knew it was going to be nice and smooth sailing, I figured. So, and it was a rainy morning to start, so I thought that was even playing even better on us. So, and it was actually at last Saturday for that walk-in there. So, and that worked out good. Yeah, we had to too. Well, I was waiting. I got my shot before Munchkin, so I was pretty much waiting for him for his time to finish up before we went and scheduled the second shot, just so we could go at the same time and not have to be on 2 separate days. Just go get her done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got 6, and we're just going to sew this row together. Okay, so pretty. Yeah, there were some people that were sitting in the chairs that said 30 minutes. Why would you have to wait 30 minutes? Is that if you had a complication or something? Munchkin and I were trying to figure that out. Hello, Osmond. How's it going? Happy you're here. Hello, Judy. Good morning from Northern California. Oh, are you affected by the fires? I hear it's really smoky there. Kathleen was saying it was really smoky. Thank you very much. It's very pretty. I got a couple of batiks and a couple of regular cottons. So, and I'm using some cute little pink thread too. Allergies. Oh, okay. Thank you, Pat. I was curious. I was like, had to have a reaction to another vaccine. Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, because there was like 15-minute chairs and 30-minute chairs. I'm like, I was a little confused. Hello, Miss Claudette. Another one from California. So how is California? Yeah, it's all's good here, James. All's good, James. Might take 24 hours for a microchip to work. What are you talking about, Seth? Since your conspiracy theorists coming out. My son had to wait 30 because he had a reaction to Gardasil? Really? What is Gardasil? Sorry. Educate me. I need some learnings. I don't know what that is. You're dry, Mimi? You're not having rain? Is that it? Or is it finally no rain? I didn't realize it was allergies. Okay, I thought maybe it was much. She had a reaction, and then that's why. you know, they wanted you to wait just a couple of extra minutes longer. And they came around and asked us too if we were feeling okay, were we having any symptoms, did we feel faint, did we, you know, was our arm really sore, or, you know, and I'm like, nope, nope, nope. And still, I'm fine. I know they did say to keep trying to move your arm, and I figured, you know, okay, well, I'd be doing that today anyway, so get her done. It is smoking in Sonora, California. Oh, sorry, Laurel. That's got to be really harsh on the breathing. They're all over the place. BC, Idaho, California. I'm sure there's more that we don't know about. Ferris is past. Ferris, sorry. I know it always. Oops, I unpinned that. I didn't mean to. I always found it so odd that dogs lay in the most inconvenient spot, like in the pathway to like the bathroom or into the kitchen or into the living room. And I said it's always because they want to know what it is going on. They don't want to miss a thing, so they'll lay in that way. And then when you'll have to make noise as you go past, so they know what's going on. They always want to be in the know. I got Pfizer. I got Pfizer Pat. Munchkin got Moderna. I just said to the lady, I said, what's the difference? Is one noted more, because she has to give me all the options, right? So she has to tell me everything. So I got her to tell me everything, and I said, okay, well, it's pretty much just roll of the dice. So this one actually is Orifil at the moment there, Niku, and it's really quite pretty. Hold on, let me see if I can take it out and put it in the front of the camera so you can see it. It's got a really cute pink hue to it. I got it as a gift. Doesn't say any color, just made in Italy, but it's really quite pretty. I don't know, maybe you can see that there. Or over there. No, it's made in Italy, so and it's Orifil. It's very smooth. Janie seems to really like it, so she runs really well on it. So yes, Miss Helly's got big plans. Hello, Marguerite. What's going on with you today? Hello, Jackie. The other day, we were under red alert for breathing problems in Arizona from the... Oh, no. Yikes. Hello, Josie. We are affected by the smoke coming from the fires, and we are in Quebec City, east of Canada. We're in Hillsburg, Ontario, so I know where he is. I know where he is, Josie. Well, not exactly, but you know what I mean. I get the general vicinity where you're hanging out. Last time I'm sewing so much that I have no time for looking at YouTube. Well, I'm glad you're here with us today, that's for sure. So thank you for hanging out with us. I'm just pinning at all the seams because I really want them to line up. I know I can probably wiggle and waggle it underneath the machine as it's going, but you know, sometimes I like just putting a pin in. You know, it's like a little security. And then that way I can kind of snuggle up those seams and make sure my fabric is flipped the right direction. Because we really want those seams to match up as best as possible. Sometimes you're not going to get them all, and that's okay. And you just got to be okay with it. You just got to be okay with it. But if there's anyone that truly is giving you the, it is driving me crazy to the bunker side, then, you know, get the seam ripper out and fix it. Do the best you can. could be because your piece got cut too small by accident and it's just not sitting right, or it just, you know, a piece is a little left too long, or, you know, you maybe just have to replace the piece. Okay, all right, now sew that one down. Yeah, I really only need one, and there's no need to yell there, Osmond. It's okay. Calm down. It's Chill Saturday. I love Orifil thread. It's pretty, isn't it, Sandra? Sews very well. Sews very well in your machine too. Yeah. Well, I think I've had it in Nomi, but mostly I've used Janie, and then I got some other beautiful blue stuff from Miss Allison with this little blue kit. Here, I'll show it up to this camera so you can really see it. And then it came with this lovely blue Orifil, and I was like, ooh, check that out. It's so pretty. It's like a gray blue, a little bit. It's like, and then it got some beautiful butterflies on here. It's like some palm trees and some leaves and some flowers and some really just beautiful fabric. So, and this lovely blue. Actually, I'll take it out of plastics because it's giving a glare. There we go. Now you can see that. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. It is. Stitching a pumpkin quilt for a baby blanket for my niece's baby coming along in late October. Cute, cute pattern from Quilt Maker magazine. Oh, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah. So I'm excited to get something started with that one and make a beautiful project. Oh, windmills. I like windmills. I like windmills and pinwheels and that sort of thing. Those sorts of quilts. Did I pull my thread out? I think I did. Oh, I must have when I was putting it back. I must have rolled it one too many times and pulled it right out. Uh-oh. That did not want to go. Okay, there we go. And I'm almost out of that one, but I have another one loaded up here. Let's take some of these out. So we can get them ready to put in for the rows. Hello, Lana. What's going on with you today? Happy Saturday. Welcome to the chat. Last service. Uh-oh, Sue Smith. Uh-oh. Well, you're back now. Thank goodness. I don't know, it seems like it's fast to me too, Miss Ellie. We got lots of chatty peoples. That's good. Chat away. We need good conversations. We can always talk about food, because, you know, making homemade cheeseburgers. Homemade cheeseburgers for dinner. And salad. I promised to have a salad. Not, we don't need no fries. We can just have a salad. That's a good question. Hold on. I think we found this out. We did. Oh. We're looking, let's see, 5 5 tall and 7.5. Because I'm going right from this little curvature here over. So let's just, and not really going here, just trying to, so. Yeah, we had, well, see, I must have been channeling you, Anne. What did I make last night? Oh, steak. We had steak and German, no, not German pancake, Dutch boy, Dutch baby pancake. Steak, yeah. We only had 2 steaks. The boys and I shared the 2 steaks. So I just cut little niblets off, a couple of pieces here and a couple of pieces there up at each one, and then that's what I had. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, a couple more. I think a couple more would be nice. But it's certainly, if you wanted it for a baby quilt, doing it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 6 is a good size. That's a good size for a baby quilt. But we want this as a toddler. She wants it for a few years, she says. So she was really sad I was moving away. Ooh, leftover chicken and dumplings. That sounds good, Mimi. All right, let's give this a little pressing, and then we'll get our other rows set out. Okay. Pretty good on the seams. I'm happy with them. Everything seems to be lining up nicely. So there we go. And then you guys can see, hopefully more so now, the little transition of the colors and how cute and adorable it looks. Oh, I love it. Oh, it looks so pretty on the camera. Very nice. Super cute. Super cute. Okay, so that one was our this one here. That was our last row. So now we need purple, and then we need purple 5 patch. Do we have a purple 5 patch? Yes, we do. And when I say 5 or 4, I'm talking about the main color in the squares. Whether it's 5 colored or 4 colored. Okay, so we would need to make. Yes, we need a pink. Okay, I had a feeling we were gonna have to make some. Okay, here we go. Here we go. And then hold on, let's see what else we need to do here. So this. So we could switch one of these around. Or we can just save them for the back or a pillow or something. Because I feel like I'm going to have extras no matter what. Okay, so there we are. And we'll have that one there. We'll have to do there. And there. So really I just need to make a 4 of the main fabric of the pink. Okay, so here, this one here. 2. Let's move this, get some strips. Yeah, rain this morning. It seems okay now. It's nice and sunny. Looks like there's a bit of a breeze. I'm not sure what the temperature was. I think it said 22 before we were heading over to set up. It's the last final stuff about 12:30. So that's Celsius, of course. Okay, so for this, what we need is 4 strips of the pink, because we need them to go in these sections of white with white layout. Okay. Samplers sew along. Very nice. Orange, black, and gray. Oh, very nice. Those are nice, stunning colors together. Okay, square it up on the edge and then cut 4 strips. Okay, and then we grab our strips. We start sewing. I only need a couple more, so maybe I shouldn't be using full strips. I should be using like half strips because I don't want to have an extreme excessive amount of leftover blocks, right? Does that make sense? So let's do that. I'll cut a couple of these. Ah, itch nose. Oh, oh. Is this something you've designed there, Niku, that you sent? That would be awesome. It's something you designed. That'd be so cool, man. Do 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 do. I'd have to say, out of all the little classic patterns, I can pull my pants up. Lots a little bit of weight. Out of all the patterns that are classic and easy, a nice little 4-patch or 9-patch has to be my favorite. I just like the way it looks, the way everything lines up, and you're putting your seams together, and it's the color that goes across, and yeah, I like that. That's my favorite. Okay, so for 2 of them, we need to put white on either side of the pink, and then for 1 of them, it is the pink is in on either side of a white. Okay, to make this 9-patch go together. That's if you're making like whole big strips that we had going on. I don't think I had any. Did I have any of the pink in here? Or did I? Oh, I did. Oh, there was a little strip of pink in here. Hold on. There's a brain fart in there a moment. Okay, come here. Come here, you stop hiding. Can we get to do the 1 block? That is the question. Oh. Riddle me that, Pepe Le Pew. All right, so 1, 2. Okay, so oh no, I did that wrong because I need the other ones, smaller ones. Oh no, I still needed 1. Okay, all right, we're good. It's the one in the middle. Still need the one in the middle. So these ones are still the one. They're okay. We still need them. But it's just one less I have to do. All the people are sneaking in. Are they sneakers? Are you sneaky pipples? And somebody donated $5 right off the bat. It was an anonymous. So thank you, whomever you were. That was very generous of you and very nice. Thank you, thank you. Well, it showed up anonymous, so I'm not sure. At least not what I saw. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. We appreciate that. Sewing comes before vacuuming in my book. Awesome. All right, white on either side of the pink. Okay, make sure you got this, your fabric is the right way. Have to go make a label. I mean, a label for what? Okay, take care, Lana. See you later. Ellie. Priorities, right? Gotta go potty first, and then you can focus on the sewing. Seam allowance is a little shy there. Let's go back and check that. I don't think I didn't get my quarter. I got under. For a small table. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Let's go back here. There's a couple of spots in there. It's well under a 1/4 inch. So let's go back. Line her up better. It's going to go onto this side of the line, of stitch line, if anything else. So it'll at least be proper. Because she wasn't before. She was a little flonky. Okay, that's much better. Much, much better. All right, now we can put that one we were missing for that 6th row together. Let's give that a little press. So we need one of those. Smooth that off to the side, and we need 2 of these. I know we'll probably need some more when we come up to the other side, but we'll just make them as we need them. Like I said, I don't want to have too many excess strips things. So, okay, so that'll be here, here, and here. So let's make that one, and then we can finish off that row. Everything comes before vacuuming. Yeah, no kidding, Suburban. I just find the machine so loud. It's just so loud. I mean, it disturbs the dog, it disturbs the husband, disturbs the kid. It's like they gotta just, you know, scream to get the work done. Yes, I am. I am. See? See. There was just one I didn't want to make a whole bunch of strips for when I only needed like a couple pieces. You know, I only needed like maybe 2 blocks to finish it off. And I had some strips already cut for the other side. I just needed to do the other one. Hello, Baze. Good afternoon. Good evening. Yeah, we're still here. It's only been an hour, 53 minutes. I know, I agree with you, Miss Helly. There's been lots of stresses lately and lots of anxiety points, and just knowing I get to kind of hang out and chill with you guys is really the highlight of my week. So, and I'm going to put the feeler out now, just in case anybody's really interested in it. We were thinking about maybe, because most of you know we've been working on the Sugary Dew Quilt Along for 2017, the Bernina one, and we have all of our strips done, and Pop said, well, maybe we should sew the strips together on Friday as a live stream. Then we could just chat and put the strips together and chat and put the strips together. So is anybody have an idea of what time would be good for them? Well, hello, Miss Tanya from Amherst, Nova Scotia. We've been looking at Nova Scotia for property. Message Pop if you know anybody. we've been looking for an agent to help us out. There you go. Perfect. That's perfect, Alice. Yeah, they're having a boy. I saw their lovely announcement. That's fantastic. All right, so let's give that a press, and then we'll get our 6th row in order. Okay. Yeah, I was happy for them. I kind of had a feeling. It was gonna have a boy. Do do do. Do do. All right, what were we working on? We were working on the patch. Here we go. Oh, whoa, oh, darn it. Snaggle bottoms that went right off the edge. I made it disappear off the edge. And then we needed one more. For, uh-oh. Whoa. I know we had it. Did I toss it away? Listen, don't you go nowhere. Are you? That's okay. We need you. That's fine. There we go. Okay, so 1. Make sure we're good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure everything's right. Yes, it is. And we shall proceed with caution. I think she means Robin from RS Island Crafts or Lisa. Uh-oh. Did I grab the wrong one? I did. I must have. Hold on. That doesn't play. That doesn't... Oh, I needed a 5 patch, not a... Oopsie. Hold on there. Do I got one here that I can make up? I can make one quickly by doing that and taking 1 row off. There we go. It's like, wait a second here. I feel like I may have lost it. I mean, not like physically or mentally. I meant like literally lost the square. Nope. Okay. Under there? Nope. I could just sew another one. It's not like I don't got the bits. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? I got the bits. All right, let's just go. There we go. 1, 2. Well, I love all the Sesame Street and Muppets. I told you I wanted to be a puppeteer for the very long time. A very, very, very long time I wanted to be a puppeteer. Alright, so there we go. I needed to make a 5er, didn't I? Yes. I was confused with my layout here because we needed this. And then my 4 patch that I made. Okay, so here. And then there. Okay, that's where I went wrong. That's it. I got it now. I got it now. I'm finishing one of those little dolls. I can't even say that. Amigurumi doll. As I am listening to you, she is made with 2/8 weaving cotton yarn. Oh my goodness, she must be tiny, Josie. She must be so tiny. Bet you she's gorgeous. Do you find it hard to work that small? Some people really enjoy it and thrive in it, and they don't really like to make big things. They like to make tiny things. I like to make big things. I like big quilts. I cannot lie. My sister had 2 fillings done without anesthetic. My sister Elizabeth. She couldn't afford it. It was too expensive. She had to get the fillings done. No choice but to. So she said, well, how much is it going to be for without this? And they said so and so, but we don't really recommend it. It can be very painful, and you know you can't hold your breath, and you can't like tense up and stuff. And she's like, do it. I'm like, wow, that's my sister. Tough as nails. Yeah, go big or go home. You got that right, Lisa. Oh, air sewing. Not my favorite thing, air sewing. There we go, pop that up there. Yeah, look at me. Look how I prepared today. Oh, snap. The result is, I bet it is. It's probably fantastic. And especially the more you do, the more you learn of what, you know, the angle you have to come in to get some of those stitches or those connections and the tightness of body parts. You know, like we have this lovely little mousie that was made for us. Her name's Teresa, and she's just gorgeous. And I'm like, look how tiny she is, and her little nose and her little arms, and like. That's just so cute, you know, it's so adorable. And you can tell she's well loved. Okay, there we go. Now, put that up here. Yep, there we go. Now we're back in order. We had just a little bit out of order. It was out of order. Oh my gosh, Pat. Ay, ay, ay. I know the details, right, Gwenny? The details are totally. Hey, how did your party shindig thingy go last week? What's all your peeps hanging out with you? Did you have a good time? I know you were loving the family, and the kids you were excited to play with the kids. A couple of board games later that evening. So. I was excited for you. All right, make sure everything's lining up right. Yes, it is. I don't blame you, Miss Ellie. I don't blame you. I would have kept them as the little Bobsy twins. You know what I mean? Nobody else is getting them. This person made them just for me. No way, Jose. Yeah. If you talk to her anytime soon, pass on our love, okay? Lost some fabric you need for a baby quilt in your sewing room, so I have resorted to cleaning the room to find it. So far, haven't found any, and I'm quickly running out of boxes to look through. And it's always the last one. Always the last one. Just skip to the last one. Whatever you're going to save to last, just do it now. It'll be hiding in there. Or it's tucked under something that you totally forgot. That's what happened. I remember the sewing machine panel that disappeared. It went MIA. It was hanging out with the Christmas quilt. Like, how's the sewing machine panels hanging out with this? Like, really? I had a super weekend. The son surprised me with 2 donated bookshelves he was done with. Installed them in my... Oh, nice. More stash space. More stash space. That is fantastic. Bad reaction, no. Oh no, I hear you. I'm allergic to codeine, and we really didn't know that until I had my tubes tied, and we were in the States, and they said to Pop, you know, 2 hours maximum, no worries, right? And of course Munchkin was at a babysitter because, you know, he didn't want it hanging out in the hospital with him, you know, just so he could have fun instead of hanging out in a hospital, you know what I mean? So, and he was only four and a bit. So he was at a babysitter's because at this point it was like, you know, 10 in the morning or something like that. So we only expected to be gone a few hours. But I had a terrible allergic reaction to the pain medication they gave me while under. And our stay, instead of being 2.5 hours, was 10.5 hours because they had a hard time trying to wake me up. And when I was woken up, I was so full of like other stuff. I didn't know what the heck was going on for like 3 days. And then they were like giving Kent the panic eye, and he's pacing and asking questions, and they're not answering his questions, and he's like freaking out, and I don't blame him. I mean, I would have been too. You know, a couple hours is one thing, you know, 5-6 hours is another. 10 hours is like, what the heck is going on here? Where can I find it? I just made it up. It's just 3-inch strips. Here, I'm gonna show you. I'll show you. Okay. So just 3-inch strips. Sew the strips together, and then I cut them at 3 inches wide. So whatever your strip length you got going on here that's how you want to cut them, and then that's when you end up with pretty little strips, and then you sew those little strips together, and you got yourself a lovely little 9 patch. I use 80/20, One Love. I use 80/20 for most of my quilts. If it's a charity, I don't mind using the polyester or some, because it's a plastic, right? So it retains the heat. I mean, if you want to sweat, that's another thing. But it really doesn't add any loftiness. I find more comfortableness in the 80/20 than I do in a poly. So. Oh boy, just thought of the work I will have to do when I need to make space for the painters. Yes, yeah, you're gonna have to put all your crap somewhere. Do you have like a storage unit in your apartment building that you can maybe rent out and stick it all down there so it's out of the way? Yeah, you should have seen the look of the mover's face on the phone when Pop was scanning over my fabric stash. Yeah, it was interesting. I wouldn't say it's more of it's a cotton, I find it lasts longer. Poly has a tendency to, if you rub your feet or there's a spot that gets rubbed a lot, it'll actually wear through the material and you'll end up with holes more easily on a poly batting than you will on a 80/20 cotton batting. And I've seen it happen, so. Uh-oh, I don't think that's the one. This is the one. This is the one. Make sure everything is all good and ready. We are good. We are good. All right, so that's row 6. We got one more to build after this, right? Yeah, we do. All right, let's get pinning. Do 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 do. Sorry, because I pulled my pants. My pants keep falling down. I have a really hard. Yeah, it was scary. It was actually really quite scary, Brad, because I didn't know what was going on. I just assumed I was out for the time I needed to be out for. I don't remember them trying to wake me up or giving me other drugs and shots and stuff, which they did because my whole arm, both my arms were a mess. And then I can tell, I knew something was going on by the look of Kent's face when he finally came into the room. Like his eyes were just like bulging and bloodshot and terrified, and I was like, what's going on? He goes, we can talk about it later. And he just wanted to just take me and go. Like, it was just like, I'm grabbing my wife and I'm getting the heck out of here. So, and he was like, you know, he never left my side for like 3 weeks after that. And that was, well, he was working down in Florida at the time, so we flew. I was cleared for the stitches to fly. So, and I remember them just exiting the plane and my phone's ringing and it's the nurse checking up on me, make sure I'm A-okay and not stressed. And like, no, I'm fine. I'm trying to get off this plane so I can go to Florida. Or so I can, you know, spend my time in Florida. Bye, Marguerite. Take care. Just bald? Who's bald? I'm not bald. Hello, Darlene. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you may be. Do yourself from yourself. Needed my stash to pack china and other breakables. We found fabric 2 years later in Christmas boxes that hadn't opened. Yep. I've done that many times, used my fabric stash to pack in and around precious items. I'm like, it's coming anyway, so I might as well like think smart about it, right? So I'd wrap things up many, many times, and then you forget about them. So I need some more, exactly. Yeah, I'm sure the guy's eyes just bulged right out of his head when he was like, and like Pop's like, well, just to let you know, you're packing up a quilt shop too. The guy's like, what? I'm sure that's probably his first time doing that, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it was very much a hooray there, Teresa. I was figuring a lot more, so I was happy with that. Well, because it means less stress for us too. We don't have to try and move all the big heavy things, right? So we just have to make sure everything's broken down and ready to go, right? And packed up as much as what we want, and then they can pack up the rest. So, all right, that's row 6 pinned on, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll go 6 by 7. I think that'd be a lovely toddler size quilt. I mean, it's even good, nice lap size quilt. But like I said, she really wanted this to last a while. So thank you, Geeta. We're very excited for us too. And we're trying to stay within the budget so we can be as much as debt free on the other end as possible. So. Almost. Well, I'd say it's about 50-50 there, Wendy. If we weren't including the garage, it would be about 50-50. 50 house, 50 quilt shop. But we're including the garage, and the house still wins. It's like we're playing in Vegas. What? Kathleen, my ass is taking. Oh, that was Miss Helly. What was it? Love curves? No idea. But I had no idea it needs. I didn't know either actually until Helly said something. So. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Annette. Hello. Hello, Virgie. Welcome. Yeah, and that's even with having Walt all crated and everything else like that, like all safe and secure. Excuse me. We don't have to worry about him. Oop, how'd you get in here? I'm not even using new color. Oh, you're on a. It's crazy things. How is the long arm going to be moved? Well, it's going to get broken down, whether we have to do it or the people that I bought it from, if I can get them to come out and do it. And then that would just make me more secure on it's being broken down properly. You know what I mean? So, and then either try and find a representative out there, or just follow all the videos to put it back all up together. So, but yeah, we've asked for it to be crated, so it's going to be packed right and then crated and everything else like that. So a little scary because that's a really big financial investment for us, right? So.
Tore down by the camel.
Yeah, if we, that's what if we, yeah.
100%.
Oh.
I want to try and do it myself.
Okay.
Just in case.
And we'll try and get that done like mid-October. We don't have to. We're moving the end of October, so it needs to be like broken down and ready to go, and so that way other stuff can get packed up around it and organized better. We're looking, Virgie. There's a couple of spots that are singing our names, but we have to keep our eye out and then, you know, start making some contacts, and we're pretty much trying to take out the next step. Good thing I remember you saying how expensive the long one was. It is, Heather. Much more expensive than one would think, and especially Canadian pesos too, right? So it was coming up at 38,000 US, and then you transfer over, and then everything else on top of it, right? So I think it was 38, 42, depending on what sort of machine you got and stuff like that. That's a lot. That's like, you know, that's a lot. It's a lot to invest in something, and hopefully you're successful with it. Oh, I just pulled my thread out. You know. Oh, I missed what Lois and Joan were doing in the shop today, or the studio today. Sorry. Nice to see you comfortable. Is she comfortable? I love the pause in the air. The pause in the air just cracked me up. You know when they lay and it's like the Snoopy dog, you know, when Snoopy's dancing, but she'll lay that way on the ground, and it's just, I don't know, I find it so funny. It cracks me up. It's like the funny puppers. The funniest puppers ever. Okay, here we go. That's 6 by 6. So that would be what, 46 inches by 46 inches. So that is a fantastic lap quilt, baby quilt, even a little bit bigger than a baby quilt, right? So, but we're gonna add one more row onto this to make it 6 by 7. She has a smile. Yeah. It's like, you're a loon. My puppers is a loon. Okay, so we need a 5-patch purple. Let's figure out what we need here, because we may need to make a couple things. But I should have the doodads and the whatchamacallits to make that happen. So, all right, so we need that, and we need that, and then we need another 5 of pink. Out of my oh, I got some of these here still too. Okay, another 5 of pink. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and then there's 1 in here. Okay, all right, let's sort that out. Oh. Whoa. Oh, you see that? You see that? What? Whoa. Okay, let's put a little pin there so we can fix that. Okay. Let's just finish laying out what we needed here. Okay. So we don't confuse ourselves. We like shiny objects and all that fun stuff. Okay, so there's that one. So we need 1 more of those and 1 more in the center. Okay, so that and that goes there. And then we need a 4-patch of purple, which should be this one. Oh, we don't need to cut that. There we go. This one. And the purple that fell off the back. Okay. Oh no, it's a pink. Why am I thinking it's a purple? This one, this one, this one. And then, oh, it's that purple. Which we can cut. And I got the piece here. And then it's a 4-pack on the pink and then a 5 on there. Okay, so no matter what, you still needed that. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. One, 2. So that's another one. And then we need the piece that fell off the back. So 1 second here. It went away with the fairies and off the back end. There it is. That's okay. Something else had fallen too. So. Okay. Put that off to there. I just needed this strip here. And I think we needed a 4-patch of pink. Pink. So there's that. And then one, 2, and 1. I think we're okay. Should be all we need to finish this off. First, let's fix this before we sew the other bits together, because that'll just confoozle me. What to do with my seam ripper? Uh-oh. What did I do with it? What? What's going on? Laura doesn't know what's happening. Laura doesn't know what anything's happening. What is happening? Hello, Margie. How's it going? Okay, so I'm sorry, honey? Oh, thank you so much. Big hugs to you. It's awfully nice of you. Thank you. We appreciate that very much here at the Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. Making our dream a reality. And we're taking you along with it. What happened to my seam ripper? It's probably hiding. I used it so much. I want it lined up here. All right, now let's line her up. Pin out of the way. You feel good today? I'm glad you feel good. I was kind of expecting about, they said anywhere from 6 to 10 hours to have, if you're going to be feeling ill or whatever like that from your shot. That would be about it. So that should be sneaking up on us shortly here. There we go. Fixed our boo-boo. Okay. All right. Oh, don't lose all your pieces, silly. All right, so we needed a 5 of the purple, so let's get that done. Number nine, isn't that all they say in that song? What song? It's better than the blue babu die, baba do babu die. I'm a blue guy, I don't know if I'm a blue guy. I don't know that song. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah, that's what Pop also had a reaction to that, and they were also saying, you know, most likely 24 hour. Oh, really? Really? Yeah, they were saying anywhere from 6 to 10. We would see something, you know, see something like that. So. Hello, Pauline. Hi, Mister coming in. How's it going? How's it going? Because I'm spacing out there, Sass. Da boo dee, da boo da, da boo dee, ba boo da. Maybe. Maybe. All sounds crazy going on. Sophie's snoring. She's so cute when she snores. Thank goodness. It's like babies when they snore. Just so cute. But when she starts talking and she's snoring and talking, oh gosh, that's just. And she's been really finicky lately. Like she'll go in and she'll make a mess of her bed, and then I'll go and make it up again, and then she'll go in and mess it, and then she gets all huffy puffy that her bed's not made when she comes to bed. I'm like, I've just made your bed. And then she just goes and wrecks it and moves things around. Like, jeepers creepers. Okay, now this one. What's anybody else having for dinner tonight? What's the plan? Well, Sassalette has already had dinner, so what's she having for breakfast, really? What's she having for snacks? And can you take anything for your bruising from falling? Like, are you allowed to take anything? Oh, take care, babes. Big hugs to you. Stay out of trouble. I know it's hard. Trust me, I know it's hard. It follows me. I can't blame myself. It follows me. Mucho tomatoes. Any ideas? Homemade salsa. Spaghetti sauce, like for a sauce, like a meat sauce, or like just a pasta sauce. You could dice it and can it. You could make dried tomatoes. You can make tomato soup. Tomato soup with a grilled cheese sandwich. Especially nice fresh homemade tomato soup. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boysies. Chicken korma. What's in that, Elaine? What's in... Oh, bruschetta. Oh, there we go. Perfect idea there, Miss Allison. Tomato gravy and biscuits. I don't think I've ever had that. Oh, tomato mayo Sammy's. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. One of my favorites. All right, let's press our newly made blocks here. Get our other ones in the row that they need to go. Okay, there. There. Okay, all right, now let's lay these out the way she need to be. Oh boy. Uh-oh, I think I made a 4 and I should have done a, uh-oh. What? Whoa. All right, now I got to figure out where it was. This way, I believe. Oh, I should have done that the other way. That's okay. Hold on. Are they in here? With the cutoff of here. Okay. My bad. I cut the wrong one. Good thing I had lots and ready prepared. I made me a 5er when they needed a 4. Okay, so let's get these guys together. Oh, you, Pauline, I am so set on, there's a couple of really beautiful pieces of property, but there's a few little boxes that all need to be ticked and everybody happy in their own little environment stuff going on. So not in regards to us, just, you know, we've I don't know, there's just some really beautiful ones out there, and it's so hard when you get yourself kind of all, you see yourself there already and set in, and, you know, and how things might work, and, you know, picking up people from airports, and, you know, so they come in and have a good time and hang out, and I don't know. Most of the ones that seem to be coming up are Nova Scotia. That's hitting most of our boxes, Pauline. So, what are funeral taters? I have no idea. Where did that come up? Oh. BLTs. Oh, I like a BLT. There's nothing better than good old BLT. Funeral potatoes this week. What are they? What are they, Sass? Are they like the potatoes that are just gone and you got to do something with them? Or is there like, seriously, this is a dish you make for funerals? Educate me. Yeah, we all want to know, don't we? Cooking with Sass. Well, that's kind of like a loaded statement right there. Meat or Sammy and any other meat or Sammy? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, nice. Got to have the right mayo and the right tomato, a little salt, little pepper. Sometimes a nice piece of old cheddar right against that lovely crispy sweetness of the tomato. Good thing we got tomato and I got cheese, and I'm going to make me a hamburger for dinner. It'll be almost like a BLT, but, well, it's a burger. It's a burger lettuce tomato. That's what it is. It's still a BLT. It's just my version of a BLT. All right, there we go. I think we're good with that, with the Bob Diggity and the Diggity Bob. Yep, and yep. Okay, we're putting these three together. But it was yum? Okay. Happily give that a go. It sounds good, actually. Oh, Kimberly knows what you're talking about. She's not lying to us, everybody. Kimberly's backing her up. I'm just kidding there, Miss Sass. Stop pulling our leg. Never know with that sash. Aside just taking the wigs. Oh. Okay. Hence the funeral potatoes. I thought it was like the potatoes were on their last leg, and we were just saying goodbye to them, and because we had to cook them. You know what I mean? Sad potatoes, sad potatoes. We must eat the sad potatoes. We always grew up calling them toes. So it was like baked toes, fried toes, mashed toes, any kind of toes, hash brown toes. So it was never really called potatoes. Just always called them toes. So I remember, I think it was cooking for Pop's parents one of the first times when we had roasted toes. And I said, oh, cheesy scallop potatoes. Oh, yum, yum, yum. That'd be nice too. So I said, oh, we're having roasted toes tonight and blah, 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 blah. They just kind of all gave me this look like, what the heck? Did she say toes? Are we seriously eating toes? So I guess they thought we were eating like pork's feet or something like that. And obviously potatoes. But they gave me a hard time for years about that. My mom never called them potatoes. They were always just toes. So that's how I grew up, calling them toes. Okay, I will, Jackie. I appreciate that. I'll go check it out. I remember we used to go to one of my aunt's houses for Christmas Eve. Aunts and uncles, Uncle Jack's house. Auntie Anne. I wasn't a big fan of her. She wasn't a big fan of me either, but that's okay. You know, tit for tat, as they say. And someone would always make this graham. It was a dessert, and it was like graham cracker bottom, and then it like had, obviously it was melted with butter and stuff, and then it had this like little tiny layer of caramel, and then it had chocolate pudding, like thick chocolate pudding, and then the next layer was a little bit of that pudding, or some of that pudding mixed with whipping cream. So it was a little bit lighter, and then there was another layer on top of that, which was like more whipping cream, less chocolate sort of thing, and then there was like whipped cream on top. So, and it was just, oh my gosh, was that ever the bomb diggy? That thing would disappear like nobody's business, sometime flat. And I remember the one year, someone, she decided she was going to put almonds, it was walnuts in on the bottom layer. And I remember just going to scoop it out because I was so excited to see it. And my mom's like, no, you can't eat that. And I was like, why is I can't? She goes, no, there's nuts in it. And I looked so harsh at my aunt who made it. I was so mad. Gave her the whole stink eye. It was the one thing I was looking forward to all year. Is he had to go and put nuts in it? What's wrong with you people? Oh yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know what it was called, but it was pretty darn good, let me tell you. I would always want some of that to go home. There was never any left. Even though she'd made like 2 dishes like several years later when a lot of us got growing up, there was never anything left. Okay, I think that's our last row put together, Holmesies. I think so. Let's see how she look. I think if I got the right thing here, did I? No, hold on. Oh yeah, she's looking gorgeous. All right, let's give that a little press before we add the rope. Yeah, really pretty colors. They work really nice against each other and with each other. It's really the only thing solid on there is that little pink, the solid pink. The rest has got some sort of a pattern or something to it. So to me, it just makes that little pop of pink, which was very important to her son-in-law, that it have pink. He really wanted it to have pink, and pink is what we're getting. So so that just kind of makes it just stand out just a little bit more. You know what I mean? All right, line her up. Make sure we're all good to go. All tickety-boo, as they say. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you guys. Hello, Alta. Frozen shredded potatoes done in a casserole style with sour cream and cream of chicken. Ooh, that's so good. I'd be all over that. Avocado when I learned how to spell it. Avocado is kind of one of those weird words, you know. It kind of sounds a little bit different than how it's spelled, or at least I think so. There's a few words I'm always, what? Aw, thank you, Patricia Hill. Big hugs to you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Dun, dun, dun. Apparently, Mr. Michael's ice cream sale, remember last weekend? He was selling his ice cream across the street. Had very much success with his little ice cream sale, homemade ice cream. So, because I inquired if there was any left, and she said no, they sold out. And I said, darn it. I like beets. I love beets. Whether they're pickled beets, cooked beets, any kind of beets, they don't have to be pickled. They can just be like canned beets, because that's what we did the last time, was just canned beets. We didn't really pickle any beets, I just love them. I love beets. They're just so messy and stainy. You know what I mean? That's the only thing about them. You have to really make sure you harpoon it with that fork and get it right in your pie hole, or you're gonna lose it or wear it, and then you got beet everywhere. And especially when it starts bouncing off things like counters and then legs and then cabinet fronts and then off the dog's nose and then into the other fridge or into the fridge, and then, and then you're like, how did this one tiny little piece of beet cause such a mess? It's just because you missed sticking it in your pie hole. All right. Oh, thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that. It's lovely of you guys. Aw, thank you, Elaine. Call it your guild therapy session. And just have some fun. All right. Let's get this last row sewing on. It's going to be so pretty. So pretty. The pin cushion. Use one of them. And I'm very much looking forward to, in the coming years, of sharing a sewing space and hanging out with some of you guys and breaking bread and having a good time and maybe going for a swim or try some, I don't know, surfing or paddleboarding, even just fishing. I go fishing. I'm not the greatest fisher person, but I do try. And I don't usually give up. Oh, me neither, Gwenny. Me neither. Miss Lois is already telling her lady, save your pennies. We're going to Canada. She's going to bring her whole little guild posse. her little sewing circle of, ladies in cahoots of fabric, the love of fabric. It's so much for us to look forward to. It really just lightens us. It lightens our hearts, and to know that you guys want to and we want to, and it's all good. It's all good. She was. I think she's busy. She has a friend in her studio today, so she may be a wee bit busy. All right, let's press this row, and let's give this a measure. What's she looking like? Should be 46 by 52, 53. And then we're going to stick a little border around it. Not a big one, just a 3-incher. Just to give the squares a little, defining space. Oh, got some pins here. Or at least one. There we go. Yeah, exactly. There we go. That is so cute. That is so cute. I love that little pops of colors here and there. And then the more of the consistency of the purple, and then this, I don't know, it just looks really cool. All right, so that was that way. And let's go this way. Oops. Hmm. 53 and a bit. 53 and a bit. Okay, so 53 and a bit, so 53 and a half. Let's make sure, because we're going to have to cut our pieces. Yep, 53 and a half. It's pretty. It's pretty. All right, so let's leave that there. Let's get our materials here. Okay. I had 2 pieces cut so we can get the first border or first side of the border on. And then let's just overlap them. Thank you. It looks lovely. I'm really happy with it. I'm glad she liked the fabrics that I chose. So it's always hard when you first start off a project for someone, and especially when you've known them for so long, and you're like, well, and then she says it needs to be pink. It has to have pink in it. I'm like, okay. And she said, no, like it's serious. The dad just is like pink. I'm like, oh, okay. So I went and obviously came home and was fiddling around and looking, and I'm like, okay, these are good. So, oh yeah, she's working on a table runner. That's right. Fun Finder Fran. I love that. Fun Finder Fran. Fun Finder Fran. That's so awesome. Gotta love that. She finds the fun, doesn't she? Practically perfect in every way. Not me. Not a banana. Hello, Patty C. What's going on with you today? Lulu. Favorite colors? It is pretty, isn't it, Pam Baker? It is. Oh, you mean the pinks and purples all together, or just like which color is your favorite? I really like that batik pink. That batik pink with that purple accent to it. That's really, oh, it's got a wee bit of a curve on that one. Let's fix it. Batter, where are you? Fun Finder, so I named your friend. There you go, love it. I love it. We're gonna have to make a pillow for her. That's a little pillow, little pillow for Fun Finder fan. Fun Finder Fran. On the back will be like the little world, and then you can put little tiny beads where you've been. The nanny named Fran. That was a good show. I love the episode where she eats wasabi and she gets this normal voice for like a few minutes, and then all of a sudden she goes back to her high-pitched Fran voice. Okay, now we needed 53 and a half. All right, let's line these up. Get myself 53 and a half. Put your hands up in the ceiling fan, you'll regret that. All right, quick you would. Move that up there. Turn you around. So that is, let's just move this down because the sewing machine's in the way to cut. So that is 43 and a half. Move that down to here. An extra 10 inches. And a half. I think we're good. Biscuit for the biscuit. Indeed. In fact, it's a little long, so let's trim off this edge. It's got the little salvage on it. Good. Right, put that on the long sides first, and then we'll cap it off with the top and the bottom. Okay. Make sure they're doing this one. Yes, yes. Make sure our seam is down. Where's our seam? Lost it. I did such a good job, I lost it. lost the third girl now. She's. Oh no, I'm sorry. Sorry. It's got to be such a heartbreak, and knowing that they, started inside and they should continue inside to grow, and then things just don't quite work out. Something goes wrong, or the development isn't all there. It's got to be hard. It's got to be hard on the family, especially when you're so expectant and you've got bought 3 of everything, or because you can't just need 1, and you can't just need 2, you need 3, right? So. There we go. Okay, so that one. Flipper here. Get this one all set out. Try and make sure the seam, one seam will be at the bottom on one side and one seam will be at the top on another side. So try not to make them so they're lined up or anything like that. Yes, definitely. Send in happy thoughts. And that's a huge stress on a relationship, right? Too. So it's hard. It's hard to lose. Hard to lose a baby. Okay. All right. And then we'll take our measurement once we get these 2 little borders on, and one on either side. Once we get those 2 little borders on, we'll take our measurement, and then we'll do our top and bottom. How many pin cushions do I have? I've got 2 or 3. This one I made, and I take to my customer's place, this pinning a dress. So yesterday, it was literally full of all my yellow pins, and I used them pretty much all on the dress. Do 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 do. All right. Yeah, this little fabric on the outside is just to add that little hint of color. I really thought it would have got lost with the white if I tried to use it as a colored square, like the purple or the pink there. I think it would have got lost. I think you guys probably would agree with me there. It would have been it's too light. It needed to have a little bit more depth to it. If all the imprint would have had maybe a little bit more heavier or darker, or if it had been reversed, dark background with light etchings or prettiness to it. Do, do, do. I mean, I have room in my new place for what? What's that border? It's pretty, isn't it, Lois? It's absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorites. You guys should recognize it. At least my moderator should. Thought making mom a grandma too? I'm confused by the statement. Making mom a grandma too? I think there's a mystery going on there. I don't get that one. Sorry. I mean, it does have a tiny little hint of blue to it, but I think it would just more bring out the purples and the pinks than try and focus on the blue. But here's hoping. Here's hoping. Here's hoping it looks okay. She must be talking about something else, that it's called a grandma. That's the only thing I can think of. And I'm trying to rack my brain on what a grandma is besides, obviously, besides your grandma, you know what I mean? But, I mean, as in a sewing thing, yeah. Is it like the big dolly? Like the big knitted dolly or something? Or did Sass take a picture? I'm confused. Okay. All right, all done there. Oh, got a pin here still. There. Take the other side before we give her a press. Okay. Then I got some more bits there and some more bits there, and then I got lots of other bits. Oh, there's the seam ripper. Of course it is. When you don't need it, it comes out to greet you. Grandma looking pin cushion. Okay, that's what I was thinking as I was sitting there sewing. Because I'm like, I'm confused. Not the first time, not the last. I'm just confused. It's a normal state for me. What about you? Just confused. Hey, boy. Just confused. Do 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 Scooby Doo. Hello, Sarah. What's going on? And of course, you don't have to put a border out. You can make it just bigger and make this just the whole project bigger. I mean, it depends on. It's a great scrap buster. You think every little 9 patch, you know, you either bust in your white on whites or like a certain color, and then you're just mixing it up with all those other colors in the patch. So could be fun. You could stick to just, you know, just putting, you know, just random strips together, and then, you know, sewing those, grab one from that pile, and then just make a mess, as they say. Okay, now we got their darn. Looking good with the birdie's urn. I like it. Okay, now what we got going on here? We just decided to become the Swedish chef. The 51. Let's check a couple of times. See if she still be 51. I know, they only let me out on weekends, and now you can really pretty much see why. That is 50 and a half, okay. 50 and a half, 51. So 50 and a half in the center. So let's go 50 and a half. Okay. If I get this, only 1 strip extra. Oh yeah, we're good. We're good. We just need 2 strips. Okay. Yeah, I know. The chef, the Swedish chef from the Muppets. I love the Muppets. Sorry. I'm not trying to offend anybody in any way, shape, or form. I'm just me. You gotta accept me for who I am and the craziness that comes with it. We're going to make some lovely noodles here today. Boop doop doop doop. What's my daughter gave me news is going to. That's amazing! Congratulations! Oh, I bet you just, oh, all the ideas running through your brain. What to make, what colors. Oh yeah, for sure. Okay, let's move this here so we're not sitting on it. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the smorgasbord is turn. And the sausages over here. I love that. I love the Muppets. And the two troublemakers that sit up there in the seats. Tweedledum and Tweedledee, I call them. I know that's not their names, but. Oh yeah, that's hilarious. I love the Swedish Chef. Two old grumpies, yeah, those guys. Two grumpy old men. Yeah, they do have names, I just forget them. The original hagglers. Original hagglers. Yeah, 3 inches. They're 3 inches wide. And then I cut the strip at 3 inches as well. Like for when you're doing the piecing of the strips together to make the patch. Okay. More half square triangles for the bag. Actually, I had left my bag, my half square triangle bag. It's actually, I can show it if somebody wants to see it. I've actually made, my big couple bags were hiding in the Jeep. So I got them all dug out the last week too. So I found me bags again. I'd lost a few of them there. But that half square triangle project bag was amazing. 675 half square triangles. Just from leftover bits of fabric from working on projects and this and that. Things that wouldn't probably have normally have just been tossed straight out. So. Found my fab. Yay! See, I told you it'd be the last box you looked in. Actually, I don't know where it was, but. Scoot that up there. Okay. Let's just scoop this up just a smidgy smidge. Okay. And all the way down here. Perfect. All right, we'll just pin that on. Oop, wrong way, dork dork. Help me clean up the mess I made finding it. Yeah, I bet. I have to. I remember when I was actually, I think it was the second or third time I ended up looking, I was like going to panic mode looking for that panel, the sewing machine panel, right? Like, come on, where did it go? I only just had it like 2 or 3 days beforehand, right? And oh my gosh, it was just like tossing things here, there, tossing things over there, and I made way more of a mess. And then, you know, Pop's like, well, I thought you were tidying up to find something. I'm like, I am. Yeah, not really. You have to make more of a mess to find something. Right. Got to make a mess before you can tidy it up. Because then you're trying to sort everything else into its piles. It's much easier said than done. So. Peppermint patty. Have the seam down? I do. Okay, for some reason I thought I had it up. That's okay, Miss Joanne. How are you doing? We're just working on a little toddler quilt. Just a free, kind of a whimsical pattern. Not really. It's just 3-inch strips made into a 9 patch in various colors with a white on white background. Oh, I hear you there, Tracy. That was a lot. A lot happened on that. I'm like, oh, that's where I put that, and then be like, oh well, now that I have this, I should probably tidy up that or put it with that, and then it's like, whoop, shinies. Okay. 1 p.m. Is that what we're going to say about the stream on Saturday, Friday? Right? Is that what we're going to do? 1 p.m. I think that seems all right. 1 p.m. on Friday, I'm going to put the Sugary Dew, all the 12 rows together. So we'll do a live stream. We'll live stream on Friday, okay? Get an extra one. And then we'll still live stream on the Saturday. Yep. Friday and Saturday, if you can handle it. I mean, if you don't, you can't. I totally understand. I'm sometimes just a little bit too much to handle. I'm surprised Pop stuck around all these years. But if you would like to, yeah, we're going to hang out about 1 p.m. Eastern on Friday, putting the Sugary Dew, all those 12 rows together. It's going to take some time, so I thought instead of just trying to speed it up or have half of it put together beforehand, maybe just do it as a live stream and stick it all together. Talk to people about it, see if they had any interest or questions or whatever. So pins out as I'm going here. Yep. Looks like it. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, well, I thought it's just going to take a while to get all this together. Like, come on. So maybe it might be wise just to, instead of having to, Pop to have to do all the editing of, here, there, over here, over there, man, just do it as a live stream. So. And even if you're not doing the Sugary Dew, you can just still come and chat with us. So just come and hang out with us. We're a good bunch of peoples. We'd share a cup of tea, a snack. Oh, take care. Bye, Kathleen Davis. See ya. Thank you. Here's hoping she likes what I did with it. Well, I did with the colors. I will send her a picture after we're done. Put a meeting. There you go, Wendy. Don't miss a thing. Ooh, Sir Tom Jones Sing. Ooh, aren't you lucky girl? All right. Oh, this is big. This is big. Okay, a little bit bigger than I was thinking. Okie dokie. You got to think, the guy's been singing for like decades and decades. Does he ever get tired of singing the songs, you know? Or you just kind of know what you signed up for and that's that, right? So sing those songs. To be loved by everyone. Okay, it turned out to be 50 and a half by 59. Okay, 50 by 59, really. That is a fantastic size. Very nice. That looks nice. It came out really pretty. I'm glad it's done. Well, to that point, anyways. So that's good. You guys help me along in the adventure. Some good fun. Not unusual. Exactly. Oh, don't be flipping the pins out. Nope, nope, nope. Not all batiks. There's only 2 batiks. These are the batiks and these are cottons. It turned out nice, didn't it, Kathy? I think so too. Pretty little baby. Well, baby to toddler. So that should take them quite a few years. She said she wanted something bigger than a baby quilt. So it turned out nice. Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Sass. Anybody have any questions? It literally just was 3-inch strips sewn together and then cut and then flipped and flopped to get your 4 patch and your 5 patch of the color in your project, and then just kind of alternate. Of course, if you had more colors, it would be different as you went along, or if you only had 2 colors, then you're pretty much making one of one and one of another, you know, sort of thing. So, and then I've got some pink flannel backing, but I'm not sure I have enough now that I made it this big. I may have to go get some. So yeah, but some pink flannel backing will definitely be going on here. I think it'll look lovely. So very, very nice. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. What do we do next Saturday? Going to take over the world, Niku. The world. Actually, probably a bit of the peacock. We got to work on at least a color. We took a break from it for doing this, so we'll work a bit on the peacock. Get some more feathers done. Yes, there's a question. 3 hours to bedtime. What you do now? I don't know, Miss Helly. I don't know. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us here today. Oh, it's already. Oh, I didn't realize it was 3:15 already. Oh my goodness. Anybody have any questions? Other than that, we'll see you Friday for a special live stream and not just the weekend project video. We're going to be putting together all the sugary doos. All the sugary doo rows, okay? And that's going to take some time. So maybe I figure a couple hours. I got a couple hours work here at least to put this together, and then I got some paper to rip off during the week, so we're not dealing with that. But yeah, some really nice, beautiful blocks and colors. And I'm very excited to see them all come together. And I hope I had enough mix of colors in here and not too much of a tone. Because there's like 3 blues. And I'm like, I don't know. I know I love blue, but, you know, some people don't always. So, yeah. Very excited. Very excited to put it together. So, Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern. We'll put the sugary doo together. And then, of course, we'll still have the Saturday stream to do. So, okay. Thank you very much. It was my pink and purple scrappy. I was busting my purple and pinks, and then used tans and creams, and then with all the little patchy work on the outside, I did 2 rows of pink and 2 rows of purple. So down this row, down that side, and out across the bottom is purple, and then up this side and across the top is all pinks. So you can see that. Try and put this back in here for Pete's sakes. It's like, oh, she was dreaming. Thought she sounded like she was hurt there for a second. Yes, yes. She's dreaming. Poor Toby. Oh, hey, cat girl. Well, we're just about to say goodbye. Sorry. I got to sew the dog wig. Oh, very nice. Very nice, Josie. Have fun with that. Hello, Cheryl. I'd like to see what kind of a design you put on the long arm for Wednesday for this. Oh. Like to see that kind of design. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, set your schedules, people. Don't miss it. 2 streams in a row. Both at 1 p.m. Eastern, Friday and Saturday, okay? Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We greatly appreciate you here. Big hugs. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. And we'll see you real soon. And super easy 9-patch toddler quilt. Turned out to be 59 by 50-ish. You know, close enough. So it probably is a row too long and too wide, but it's beautiful and I like it. And I know my customer will too. So thank you, everybody. Enjoy your day. Appreciate you hanging out with us. We'll see you soon.